Everybody, welcome back to the Center Lane, a political discussion for those of us in the middle. Compromise is not a bad word. Hey, I had a lot of fun yesterday with your top choices for who would make a good woman candidate in 2028 for president, and I'm going to circle back to that conversation at the end of this. But how about for today we do something else that's kind of fun? Your favorite celebrity who you think would justifiably be a good candidate for president, perhaps be a president. Before you laugh at that, don't forget who our president is now, right? Real estate guy who was on The Apprentice, a show I never watched, by the way. He's our president now for the second time, so it does happen. These celebrities have a lot of clout. Don't kid yourself. Name recognition is huge. That's how some of these people keep getting reelected, some 90-year-old people in Congress, because that's the only name people know when they go to the booth. Oh, I know that guy. And they vote for him. So anyways, did a little research before I started on this, and the top choice online that I saw was Morgan Freeman, which I thought that was interesting. I mean, he's always plays the president. Seems very presidential, but I never think of him as being president. I don't know, maybe, why not, right? A couple other names I thought were interesting. Of course, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. That's the guy who I think you're going to need to look at. He might actually be in the running for some type of candidacy sooner than later. He's very involved with what's going on, and he doesn't, he's not preaching to people. I think people get upset when they get preached to by celebrities that people have a lot of money, because it can turn you off really quickly. A couple other names on there. Oprah, of course. I thought that was she would stand a decent chance. I don't know if you could call Michelle Obama not a politician, because part of the rules for this little exercise, they can't be a politician now. They got to be somebody who haven't had elected office. She's kind of on the bubble, but she'd be another one that people would consider. Kid Rock was on that list. Tom Hanks. So there's quite a few names there. Like, you laugh and you go, Tom Hanks. So people would vote for him. They would. So my two top choices. Oh, and it's also, let me back up just a second. And it can be a businessman as well. And a couple people that have already run. Ross Perot, if you're old enough to remember him, he did quite well actually. But then there's Vivek Ramaswamy. We know all about it, Vivek. And then Andrew Yang, the Yang Gang. So there are guys that are celebrity businessmen, and they are women as well that could run, and that might be somebody that you might want to pick as your choice. I'll give you my two top choices, and I'd love to see what you are down in the comments below. Would love to see that. First and foremost, Matthew McConaughey. I know, man, the dude, right? Listen, man, you listen to him if you haven't. He's very center lane. He's, Second Amendment guy and all that stuff that people like, on the right, but he's also very empathetic towards, he checks a lot of boxes for me, and he's very involved in what's going on in this country. He's not the guy that's going to preach to you about it. He's very involved, and he makes a lot of sense. Very centric. And another guy I really like a lot is Mark Cuban, of course, from the Shark Tank, and he owns the Mavericks, or I think he may have just sold it. Again, I've never watched that show that he's on, the Shark Tank. I've never seen it. But I have seen a lot of him in interviews and things and such. I really like where his head's at. And again, he holds both sides accountable when they're too far left or right. I like that. So those are my two top choices. I would love to see yours. Just real quick, yesterday, about the women choices, the person that came up the most, I was really surprised, was Tulsi Gabbard. That was surprising me. I didn't know she had that much clout. So that's something that she might want to look at. Maybe she's in the doghouse with Trump, and she may or may not be there very much longer. Who knows? But she has a future ahead of her, political one. She has a lot of fans based on what I just saw in the comments section yesterday. So that was really cool. Hey, but speaking of that, please leave your comments below. I'll jump in here and there a little bit too. I really love seeing what you guys have to say. I got Matthew McConaughey and Mark Cuban are my top two guys. What are yours? Thank you very much, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.